Hey everyone, I'm Joel Devendorf. Are we, National Write Your Congressman, neutral or nonpartisan? Is there even a difference between those two concepts? There is, in fact, a world of difference between them, so let me explain. Recently, I had this very conversation with one of our reps. Apparently, a renewal member did not like a particular phrase on our renewal membership report and said so. The member thought it sounded too slanted and made us favor one side of the debate, with the member even saying, "You guys don't sound very neutral." And for those of you who are not yet on renewals, understand that the membership report has both issues that have passed as well as pending urgent issue proposals. At this exact moment in history, what is in the past column was led by the Republicans as Donald Trump finished his presidency and the Republicans had control of the Senate. What is currently being proposed on the urgent issue side is all from the Democrats and President Biden. Words matter. Shades and subtleties lie in the in-betweens. And then when you layer on assumptions, partial explanations, and even misspeaking, our ability to remain nonpartisan gets compromised. We have no agenda when it comes to telling people what to think or how to vote. We have a serious agenda when it comes to providing the facts and preserving our freedoms, because when people like you who drive our economy get the facts and take action, common sense solutions become reality. Does that sound familiar? At National Write Your Congressman, we are intentional to script what we want you to say for both the new business interview and the renewal interview, especially as it relates to the first renewal interview. And then the longer someone's a member, the less scripted and more friendly and familiar the conversation can then become. But in those first couple of years of interaction with us, we do our level best to give you precise verbiage to help you communicate our message. National Write Your Congressman is, in fact, nonpartisan. We do not favor one side over the other. Charles Houston and the research staff do their best to present every issue fairly, even going line for line equal time. Between Charlie, Chris Adamson, Randy Ford, and a number of folks in the office, everything that a member sees is carefully vetted and proofread to be as precise and clear as possible. Here comes the first but. But when one party controls both chambers in the legislature and the White House, all proposals come from that one party. We are not being partisan to bring up only the Democrat-sponsored and backed proposals right now. Those are the only issues we can bring up. We're in a moment in history where every single issue that will get voted on in Congress and possibly signed by President Biden will come from the Democrats. And the same holds true for what has recently happened in the last few years as Trump and the Republicans made headway on their issues. So when we're showing a prospect or member any given issue, you need to stay on script to clearly walk them through what that issue is about. Do not ad lib. Do not offer your opinions. You also have to be ready to answer their direct questions, like the member I mentioned earlier saying a word sounded too slanted. No, Mr. Jones, that's exactly the word that the proposal used, which is how it ended up on our printed materials for you to see today. Here comes the second but. National Write Your Congressman is nonpartisan, but we are not neutral. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in capitalism. We believe in educating and informing citizens to use their voices to defend their own liberties. We do talk and walk and live and act with a God, family, country viewpoint. We are not ashamed or embarrassed to be Americans. We believe that America's best days are ahead of her. We believe in the American dream and the American fighting spirit. We believe in protecting the innocent and being a friend to all who love freedom. We do not favor socialism or communism. We believe in freedom. Those are not neutral positions with some in politics today. If that offends some, so be it. Because those are precisely the kind of values that an astounding amount of Americans still hold and an overwhelming majority of National Write Your Congressman members hold. Every time we see common sense legislation go through, or bad legislation get stopped because of our members' involvement, we are reminded again that the American business owner knows what's best for themselves. They don't need the government telling them what to do or doing it for them. When left alone, American business owners regularly make good, common sense decisions. We have no agenda when it comes to telling people what to think or how to vote. We have a serious agenda when it comes to providing the facts and preserving our freedoms. Because when people like you, who drive our economy, get the facts and take action, common sense solutions become reality.